I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. According to Wikipedia, the USS Mosquito 1775 was believed to have been purchased at Philadelphia late in 1775 for the new Continental Navy. She patrolled the Delaware River until destroyed during the British capture of Philadelphia, led by the Howe brothers, and completed by them in October 1777. The Dictionary of American Naval Fighting Ships has identified this ship as a sloop, yet records from the period which are believed to refer to the ship have consistently identified her as being a schooner. These records also provide a bit more detail of her fate, indicating that she was burned after capture in July 1777 during Royal Navy operations along the Delaware River. It is possible that there was a second ship with the same or similar name operating in American waters at the same time that has led to the confusion. However, the government records described in detail below indicate that the ship with this name, often referred to with 3 different spellings, yet always with Lieutenant Albertson in command, was the only one with this name in continental service at the time. Only later records, starting at least with the 1850 The Navy of the United States, from commencement, 1775 to 1853, is the ship in continental service specifically referred to as a sloop, and her destruction along with other elements of the fleet in October 1777, stated, and then with the word supposed. The statements and descriptions concerning the ship in this text are carried over almost exactly into the DANFS entry and in Silverstone's work. Emmons' 1850 book does make mention of a ship under the name Mosquito later and names her a schooner under the command of Albertson. Given Albertson's listing in the Marine Committee's formal list of ranks and precedents, it is clear that this is the vessel in continental service with that name. On the 1st of October 1776, the Continental Marine Committee ordered Lieutenant Thomas Albertson to sail the schooner Mosquito to North Carolina with letters, and to bring back such naval stores as he could gather. Then on the 10th of October, the Marine Committee formally established the ranks and precedence of the commanders of vessels in the Continental Navy. Lieutenant Thomas Albertson as commander of the smallest vessel, Mosquito, of 4 guns, ranked 26th out of 26. The next implicit mention of Mosquito occurs on the 20th of December 1776, when Robert Morris lists the schooner Mosquito among the ships that are in public service in a letter to Silas Deane. It is interesting to note that in this same listing the Fly is listed as a sloop, while in most other records she is referred to as a schooner, indicating that Mosquito is not the only ship for which her type may be in question. Mosquito is again mentioned by name by being stationed in Delaware bay with Fly, watching 6 British ships that have effectively bottled up the fleet in a letter dated 30th of December, 1776. Next, on the 22nd of April, 1777, the Navy Board of the Middle Department asked to borrow 70 shot for 2-pounder guns. Thomas Albertson carried the request, which he needed for his vessel, which was almost ready for sea. On the 6th of July, 1777, Captain John Lindsay of HMS Pearl sent the schooner Endeavour, a longboat, and a sloop and a yawl, prizes to Camilla, up Duck Creek, which empties into Delaware Bay, some 5 or 6 miles from Bombay Hook. The expedition was under the command of Pearl's sailing master. The expedition returned the next day. The British captured Mosquito, Captain Thomas Albertson, at 3 in the morning, without any opposition, as the only people aboard were her master and gunner. She was armed with 6 3-pounder guns and 4 swivel guns. The expedition burned her after taking their 2 prisoners off. Later that day, Lindsay had the prize sloop burnt. As with many ships and actions of the period of the American Revolution, there is some question as to the true nature of this vessel and its history. At the time of Emmons's work and the DANFS entry, the volumes of the naval documents of the American Revolution that mention her later history were not yet compiled. Even after their compilation, until the work of organizers like archive.org, their availability was rather limited. The identification of a ship or ships with the same name in service at the same time in the same area, yet of different types, has added to the confusion. With DANFS being the best available authority at the time, William Noland Van Powell's 1974 painting of the ship with USS Fly shows her as a sloop rather than a schooner, as this is how DANFS has identified her. As more records come to light and are more thoroughly examined, the true nature of the situation will become more clear and defined.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.